QTs. I am Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Wednesday, August the 30th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, um, I'm going to give it an 8. It was a good episode to me. Let's jump right into it. First of all, okay, I missed the first 10 minutes because they were updated on the hurricane. Pray for those in Florida or in anyone in the hurricane's path. I hope they were able to get out, but pray for the ones who just for whatever reason just could not get out of out of the path. But okay, so we're going to start off with Lucy, Tracy, Brooklyn, Maxie, Jackson, and Elise. So they are trying to Elise and the ladies of deception are trying to get this product dismissed. Of course, they don't know all the information. And I say, how can you go into this type of a hearing and not have all the information? But okay. And so the judge has it and he says, listen, this case can't be dismissed because there is reason to believe that the deceptor was stolen. So they're like, oh my gosh, like the intellectual property was stolen from someone else. So because of that, he agrees to go to trial, and the trial is months from now. So of course, y'all, it's Mila's mommy and Mila's Nikki time. So she's right here with me, so y'all gonna hear her. Anyway, so they're going to trial, and so of course Tracy is happy to hear that, and Elise just tells them, I'm going to look to see what paperwork they turn in because this was supposed to be slam dunk, but obviously something has been taken where they think this should be trial worthy. So then Tracy goes up to Lucy and she was like, what do you want? Like, why are you doing this? And she wants 75% of deception. I said, girl, Lucy said that leaves us with 25%. And she said, yep, that's better than zero if you go to trial. See ya. And so she leaves. So Tracy is pretty much like, give me 75% and you can have and you won't, because when we go to trial, the information I have, we're taking all of it. We're taking all of it. So like, do what you're supposed to do. So anyway, she leaves them, right? And Jackson tells Elise, call me. So Brooklyn is like, I need to go speak to my grandmother. And so she goes out, she looks at Tracy, and she's just so disgusted. She walks away. And Tracy was like, yep, I figured she was going to act like that. So then the next thing we know, ma'am. So the next thing we know, Maxie and Lucy are like, how could they get information like to the type of information that they would have? Meaning it has to be significant or whatever. So what kind of information, like secret information, could they have? And so they start thinking about when Brooklyn downloaded information onto the flash drive, and how she was probably the one who did it. But they said it was probably because of Tracy. Tracy probably had something over Brooklyn and made her do it. And they're like, oh my gosh. So now they know. So then we go ahead and go over here to, who do we talk to next? Sorry. Let's go to Cody is in therapy. So he is in therapy with Sam and she's trying to get him committed. So the doctor says, let me talk to Cody in private. So Cody is saying the right phrases like, I want to hurt myself. I want to self transition. But I don't actually want to do it. But sometimes I think about like, what would it be like? So this doctor said, we're committing him right now. So Sam gets Cody committed and she tells him, like, if you make this worse for Sasha, I will end you. So he gets committed into the hospital and everything, right? So then we see while all of that is going on, Gladys is talking to Nina. So stop. Gladys is talking to Nina and she's letting her know that she needs this money and the doctor is using this against her and all that. She's still not fessing up to her part and Nina doesn't quite believe her anyways. So she like, I'm telling Sonny. When Nina was about to tell Sonny, Gladys grabbed her up and she said, no, hold on. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I had to go in the bathroom, try to get a little quiet. I can't concentrate. Okay, so who was I talking about? Okay, so Gladys grabbed Nina up and she was like, "No, no, you can't tell Sonny. If you tell Sonny, there's no telling what he's gonna do. Like that doctor might go missing, and we don't know how deep this goes. And then Sonny has connections, but he can't get her out of Ferncliff and all this kind of stuff. And I think the doctor is drugging Sasha, and she just going on and on about all the reasons why Nina can't tell Sonny. And then Nina said, Sonny is powerful and he'll deal with this or whatever. And Sasha, I mean Gladys is just begging her, no, 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 don't tell him. And then Gladys, Nina tells Gladys, call the doctor. And she said, "What now?" She said, "Yeah, call the doctor. I want to talk to him. I want to hear from him." Because she's telling Gladys, "Give me the name of the doctor," and she refuses to do it. So she said, "Call him. Call the doctor." So she calls the doctor. Right now, this is when Sam was waiting because Cody had talked to the doctor by himself. So she was in the waiting area, drinking some too hot, nasty coffee, and she accidentally wasted the coffee on Dr. Montague when he was coming through. And she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she had his phone in her hand because she wasted it on his phone. Now he thinks Sam cute. From that's what I heard. That's what I got. He thinks Sam a little cutie. So he was like, "Oh, you all right?" So when he gets a phone call, it's Gladys. And she said, "Gladys, that's an unusual name." I said, "Put it together, Sam." So he doesn't get Gladys's phone call. So Nina said, so we go back over to Nina and Gladys, and she said, "Give me the name." And she will not give the name because she said, "I don't know what Sonny gonna do to him. You gonna tell Sonny, please, Sasha? I mean, Sasha, please, Nina. The best way to handle this is just give me the money. Please give me the money. Sonny has so much." And Nina was like, "He is dealing with a lot right now." She said, "Fine, I'm gonna give you the money." She said, "But if Sasha gets any worse or hurt or anything, I'm telling Sonny, and he's coming for you, Gladys." And she was like, "Oh, I promise I'll pay you back." And Nina was like, I'm not gonna hold my breath. You know you can't pay me back." And okay, and then at one point Gladys' phone rings and why do I keep calling this girl Sasha? Nina is like, answer it, answer it. But it's Selena Wu, and she telling Gladys, "Girl, why are you avoiding me? Time is up. You're overdoing your payment. I want my money at the end of the day." I said, "Oh Lord, what's finna happen? You know some disaster is gonna happen right here, right?" So but Gladys doesn't hear the message because she's so busy begging Nina to give her the money. But Nina, again, she finally agrees to do it, right? So then we go over to Sonny because Sonny is with Selena Wu. This is before she called Gladys. Sonny's over there with Selena Wu, and he's telling her to back up off Curtis because she wants the club. And I guess she was going through Sonny just to see if he would talk to him about it. He said, I like Curtis and them. So no, what you gonna do is leave them alone. Selena, stop playing with me. Selena had got on Sonny nerves today. He said, "Selena, stop playing with me. We both know that you are bothering them about that club because she told him the poker games and stuff are over." He said, "Now listen, I've never asked you about what you and Curtis had, what kind of arrangement, agreement, or anything like that. I've never asked you about that." He said, "But what I do know is Curtis is dealing with a lot, and his dad is dealing with some things right now as well. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna back up off of them. Don't make trouble for them, Selena." And she was like, "Me, Sonny." He says, "Stop playing." Like, don't make trouble for them. And she was like, "Okay, fine. I'm just saying. The club gonna go under, and I might as well be there to scoop it up." And he was like, "Leave them alone." And then he told her, "And also, I need to know all your business. Like, you talking to somebody new, you doing anything?" She was like, "Sonny, no, you know I would tell you." And he said, "You're a smart businesswoman, and I know y'all always have a backup plan." And she looking like, "No, no, I don't have no backup plan." I said, "Now, Selena, I don't even believe you." And she let it go, whatever. And then Dante comes in, and she said, "Oh, we done talking?" And he was like, "Bye, Selena." And baby, there is no one on daytime TV walking like Selena Wu. I said, you better get up and strut out. But before she leaves, she does tell Dante, because he was like, oh, I didn't know y'all were talking or whatever. And she was like, no, he was like, no, we're done. She tells Dante before she leaves, that she does hope that they find out who did this to Curtis. And he said, well, that's the plan. And she was like, because it's such a tragedy or whatever. And so that's it with that. So then we go over, so then Dante is talking to Sonny, and he's letting him know about Sasha and how bad she is. And Sonny said, you know what, mental illness like mine and then on drugs, there you don't have to have a reason to go off the rails. He said, but I talked to Sasha. She was doing great. She was doing really well. He was like, something else going on here. I'm finna make some calls. And Dante stopped him. I said, Dante, tell the man about Gladys. Tell Sonny about Gladys. Cody untold you. Like, see, this is the problem with this. Sasha not gonna get any help because nobody will just go ahead and tell Sonny what's going on. Y'all all want to just try to handle it on your own while Sasha keeps getting worse and worse trying to do this. Help Sasha, please. So he says, no, no, let me, I know you're going to do what you do, but let me take a hand at it first. I said, for what? You've had weeks to do something and you haven't helped this girl. And so Sonny said, all right, I'm going to let you handle it. I said, no, 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 Sonny, you need to handle this, but it is what it is. Dante going to do it. Now Nina knows about it, and she gonna try to give the money so that they can see. I'm concerned because let me finish the story and then we can go. So, anyways, Sasha is with Janice, her nurse, right? And she tells Janice, like, she taking her pulse and stuff. She said, please don't let that doctor near me. He is drugging me. Now, see, if this had been Mandy would have listened. Was that her name? Yeah. Mandy would have listened to her and kept that doctor away from Sasha. But this Janice, and Janice is feeling like Sasha just being paranoid and all this. So what does she do? She goes and she tells the darn doctor what Sasha said. So then he says, thank you for letting me know that. And so he go in the room with Sasha and she was like, no, no, stay away from me. And he says, no, all my patients are with me until the end. I said, what the hell does that mean? Y'all remember that? What's that series on what Doctor? It was a series, and that doctor in Dallas, Texas, that was hurting all them people, and he was a real doctor. He just didn't know what the hell he was doing. He was a real doc. That's not funny. That's not funny because he was really mad. Like people died. People died because of him and stuff. I said, what? Are you an angel of, what is the angel of death, angel of mercy? No, 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 doctor. We're not trying to get rid of Sasha this way. I said, somebody please come help Sasha. And y'all won't tell Sonny what's going on. Everybody just in their own little thing. So I don't know what's going to happen to Sasha. But this doctor is, now that she's told somebody, I don't know, he probably gonna feel like I have to get rid of her or whatever. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Because it's so annoying with that storyline. It's good, but it's annoying because everybody knows parts of the puzzle, but nobody's telling everybody all the parts. Like if Sam had told Cody, I ran into this doctor, because he gave Sam his business card, right? The doctor, when he spilled all the coffee, she told him she liked to play poker and stuff, but she liked the cards in her hands. And he said, oh, there's a poker game we play. Connect the dots, Sam. Cody was playing poker. Gladys was too. And she knows that part of it. But we don't see her tell Cody that, because Cody could have said he plays in the poker game. Gladys called him. So clearly this is a doctor who is working on Sasha. Everybody knows a piece of the puzzle and nobody is telling the right people. Now Nina knows a part of the puzzle, but she's not going to tell anybody. She giving Gladys the money, and Miss Wu is looking for Gladys. She told her that money is due tonight. And so I'm like, what Gladys finna do with this 50,000? Is she gonna give it to the doctor? Is she gonna be able to give it to the doctor? Because Selena Wu might yak her up, snatch her up before she even makes it to give it to the doctor. Child, this is a whole mess, but I'm gonna be watching it. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to like and comment, and I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital Edition. Goodbye.